So here we have, man, losers semis queued up, ready to rock. Still rocking the Penguin tag as CakeAssault as he takes on Tapscott. Game 1 going to Merchant Port.
All right, it's going to be Raster versus Forsberg. We've seen this matchup a few times before. Momocon was one of the ones in particular. Oh my! He got baited by the clone SDing.
I got nothing.
I don't know what the point of it was, but I gotta say, it definitely does mental damage.
Still even percents really right now. I feel like I don't want to say I favor Tapscott because you're saying you're picking against Cake, but it just feels like something about this matchup that could prove a little bit difficult. We saw this kind of be a little bit difficult in the past when you had, Matty Ice, you had BioBurb kind of lurking at all times, but if there's somebody that can take advantage of Raster's faults, it is Cake, but I feel like Tapscott for some reason.
I could honestly see it. I really could, because Tapscott's got the combo game. He's got the neutral and the game sense to really push Cake to the absolute limit. It's just about getting all those pieces to line up,
It pains me to bet against my son, but something feels good about Tapscott's run. Something like the way he was able to kind of steal against Kodak, and then obviously advance as well in the last set too. This just feels like a Tapscott tournament to me.
Yeah, it kind of does. You're right. I get where you're coming from with that, because he's had an incredible run from even from losers coming into this top 8. He's had some really strong showing. He's been playing hot all day and all night. Mm-hmm. And even now, surviving to 142. I shouldn't have said anything, but
Nope. But that's the big part, right? It's not just about the damage and the combos and the carries off stage. It's about living as long as humanly possible with this character who can die so very quickly. And that's what you have to do. When you're at 150% from Raster, you are winning the game.
It's true. And one of the big things that we have to see here is how we're going to get those confirmed like that. The upper into the up strong, going to clean out the second stock. But
how going to the other side of the stage? I will wait until I get my neutral win.
Cake is more than happy to honestly wait for that neutral win to come to him, because he knows that Tapscott's going to play a little more aggressively. Even if he has the lead, Tapscott's going to be the one who's approaching, because he has the speed to do so. And that is kind of one of the cruxes of this matchup for Forsberg, is that you don't really have the same kind of speed that Raster does. You have to kind of rely on your disjoint. You have to take those little moments where you get those cape setups, or you get those down tilts, and take them as far as you can and not overextend.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just these little moments in neutral where this matters, and taking care of these advantage states, because right now Tap at a pretty risky spot, but we saw 150 on the board the last stock. Can Cake find this answer a little bit faster this time? Yes, he can. That's what we get for talking about it.
Right, it happened the first stock, it happened this stock. Oh, he uses it to play defensively, which is really interesting. Give himself a little, a spot to recover high, because Raster doesn't have a projectile that can go up there. So that whole spot is just a guessing game for Tapscott. Is he going up there? Is he teleporting directly into me? If he even goes up there to take his time to try and clear out the smoke, Cake's just going to have center stage control, and Tapscott's going to be off stage trying to figure out what the heck to do.
What a down tilt, Akashi. Just the tip of the blade there. And you're going to live. You're going to live. We're going to go cross stage. We got good DI here.
Oh,
but you're not going to live that one.
Yeah, the dash attack into the double jump back air is going to clean up game number 1 for Cake. But Tab kept it super close and had the lead for a good chunk of that game. It's just, it always seems when you have the lead and you're right there, you see the game in front of you, they start thinking about it, It's like, I'm about to take the first game.
It's the mental damage. It's the mental damage of playing against Cake. It's the poison seeping in.
Yeah, he takes advantage of that psychological part of the whole game, where you start to psych yourself out. You're like, oh, I'm going to take the first game. I'm at 0, he's at 89. I just need to get a few hits and it's done. And then suddenly you're at 110. You're like, what? What happened?
And so we're going to go to Rockwall game 2 here. It could go one of two ways. Somebody is going to get rolled in this set, or this game. Who is it going to be?
Someone's gonna die at 70, and it honestly could go either way, like you said. My money is on the Raster only because Raster sometimes gets hit by Fours back air and just says, "Alright, next stop."
I mean, that was the pivotal blue moment, right? The down air right off the ledge.
Absolutely, yep, down air into back air. Oh my!
Okay,
it didn't work.
It's out.
Yeah, manages to get his. Oh! He got the dare spike down there! He got the dare spike down there and it killed at 50. Tapscott taking a huge lead with that momentum swing.
That's a crazy risk, and I just love that he went for that. Unbelievable decision.
It's decisions like that that get you games, though. That you're able to be confident enough to go for a ballsy option when you have your opponent pressured off stage. Oh, the huge combo coming out!
Ooh, what an air dodge from Cake says. That's not real.
That isn't real. Good on him to recognize. Oh,
whoa. Whoa.
Huh?
See, folks, that's how you don't DI that. Just remember that.
Don't DI back air out. On a stage like Rockwell, when you're a light character like Raster, don't do that. That's how you die at 40. And
Akashi, it's one stock apiece, though. I don't know, Akashi.
It's 62% on Raster right now. This is a huge... Oh my god! The up air into the down strong. Gonna take the stock at 81 after the hit. And Cake's up 2-0 now.
You remember, like, 8 minutes ago when I said, yeah, I feel like this is going to be Tapscott's set. I might have been wrong. Just a little bit wrong there, because we see Tap force his way back onto Rockwall here, and outside of that down air spike, that was a very, very good control from CakeAssault.
Absolutely fantastic punish game. Optimized basically everything. We're going to see if Tapscott can bring it back in game number 3 on Rockwall. I get the feeling he can. Like, there's definitely, like, every game has been last stock, and every game has been incredibly close.
Well, that's the situations that you look for. Nice jab check there, but Cake ready for it.
Cake absolutely ready for it. Hiding off stage with another back air again. Another back air, just keeping Tapscott off stage as much as possible, but manages to get back. Don't think that uppy was in
great trade, though.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely a fantastic trade. I don't know if that uppy was what was originally planned, but he has Cake off stage.
That was a crazy tornado. That was a crazy tornado.
Like, the option select here is interesting. Like, the choices being made and what button to press is, like... It's very interesting. It might be throwing Cake off guard a little bit. Like, unsure what's really going on. But
there's those aggressive buttons. Cake ready for that one. Good gracious.
Down B being one of the more slower buttons on Raster's kit, at least as far as the special moves are concerned. Tried to go for the cheeky one, but doesn't get the third back air. Manages to barely survive. Wait.
Man, Cake's so ready for these sequences. Doesn't get the kill, but just gets every percent possible.
81 off of that one conversion, and then cleans up the stock with the next. Tapscott down 2 stocks in game number 3. Oh no! Is he just gonna go for the... Oh, I thought he was just gonna go for the combust.
Yeah, I appreciate going for at least a stock here from Tap, but I don't know what you do, man. I don't know if you can play perfect enough to beat CakeAssault with a 3-1 lead.
I think you can... Oh,
damn.
It doesn't matter what I think, apparently, because Cake's just gonna take the set 3-0 in dominating fashion in that last game. We had 2 close games, 2 games where Tapscott looked like he was just 1 or 2 slight adjustments away from making it really competitive, taking games, and then Cake just turned on the afterburners and just said, all right, it's go time, and just...
So, this is where things get dangerous for everybody else involved. Cake's playing hot. Cake's playing hot in losers, and Cake's made it to win the losers finals. Kusi has the ability to do it. We've seen him do it. This is not an impossible task, but he has to be able to answer questions right away, or else this is going to be another quick set for Cake.
It's true.